Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, a little bit of audio syncing stuff there. We're gonna get started here. So, this is SMT at DDR again. We are going to do a tutorial about cracking software. I used to do this a long time ago. Just a little thing I used to do. Okay. Let me first start off this video by putting the usual legal stuff. You know, this is just for educational purposes. Okay. Right? Okay. Yeah. That's all. Don't do it. Actually, hold on. Alright. So, you know, alright, a typical disclaimer that you might have on videos like this that talk about things of this nature. I don't know why it's not changing red. Okay, anyways, so moving on. The program target today will be this program. So let's try and start it. Now we see that this program won't let you start. Alright. Let's see. So it wants you to buy a license key. Enter a new key, right? Put some stuff in here. Doesn't work. Alright, fine. So we can't use it. Hit cancel. There's nothing. Okay. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay. There are let's do this one. So there's a program out there called IDA Pro. Okay. It's a very good debugger. It's also expensive. So here's another one. This is the one that I like to use, and maybe I like to use it because, you know, it's pretty nice, pretty doesn't have everything, but this also supports plugins. People have written a lot of plugins for it, like patching the kernel for isDebuggerPresent, so programs that detect that don't detect it. Ollyscript, which is important if you need to automate going through a whole bunch of a loop in the assembly or something like that. You know, or maybe I just like it because it's free and it's the first one I use. Who knows? So let's see if I can let's download this guy. I already clicked download. Where's that download link? There we are. So we're gonna download this guy. Don't need that. Okay. I was using that hex workshop thing for a little bit for some hex editing. I'll show you that later. Yeah, so let's do this. No, Ollydbg. So I'm gonna copy and paste this. I'm gonna create a new directory on this desktop real quick. Ollydbg. There we go. So, you know, Ollydbg. Okay. Yeah, delete. I'll take the newer one. Alright. So, you know, Ollydbg. There it is. Cool. Let's start that program again. Okay. We're going to take note of this messaging here, right? software, thank you for using, all that stuff. So, we gotta kind of take note of those kind of strings. And when I enter a new code, right, let's just put some random stuff in here real quick. Alright. So we see things like, we're sorry, but one of the following fields, something like that, thank you for choosing, software activation, some strings like that. That kind of stuff is important. So, let's keep that in mind. So, cancel. Now we're going to start this program. Okay, this first. Next, we're going to go to the installation directory of this program. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of time at the beginning. So, a little bit of a scan. See that scan thing down there? So, you have to wait. You only usually have to wait for this only once. When you first load the program, it creates a profile. I believe it does things like marking special routines, like say Windows has things like message box A and kernel, I don't know, stuff. All typical module calls into other DLLs. It tries to mark that stuff up for you a little bit, figure out where the arguments are going from a certain function, things like that. So it helps you visualize what you're looking at, because you're going to see a lot of assembly code here, and it can be kind of hard to analyze without having those kind of marks there. It makes it nice. So let's see here, we're almost done. I think it gets a little slower here. Yep. Letting it go. Alright, 90%. Again, this is for educational purposes only. Not meant for anybody to go around doing things like this. Let's see. Still running. Maybe I should have did this before recording the video. Let Ollydbg build this profile. But maybe I thought I'd just leave it in here because people could see that it does take time to do it sometimes. Definitely taking longer than I thought it would take. It's probably because this isn't a virtual machine. Okay, if this is a native Windows, it'd probably run faster. Waiting. Any day now. Alright, what's going on in Korea and the pop music scene? Pretty cool. Alright. Let's see, 98%. We're almost there. Hold on. Let's see how long we've been recording this so far. Okay. 10 minutes. minutes. I'll probably put a marker in the YouTube description to say just jump to 10 minutes. Who knows? Alright, I can press space to interrupt. I don't really want to interrupt it. I do need this alienization to happen. I need it to be analyzed so I can spot functions easier and point out different things as we go along. So let me close this for now. Close this. Right. Okay, that took a while. Right. So. Let's see, the first thing we're going to do is, one thing I like to do when I'm using Ollydbg is to always, let's see, where is that? There we are. Break on the entry point. Sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, I might need to load a new module. So we talked about those messages that we saw when the program started, stuff like "we're sorry," the license code wasn't correct, or "thank you for using this," and the word "analyze," things like that. We're going to search this program for strings, different text strings a program uses. That's the first thing we're going to do. Okay. Start up Notepad here. Scanning. Program's it's doing its thing. Okay. So, we're gonna click on that. I clicked on this top bar here to it didn't work this time. Normally I can click on this and get it to sort, but I guess not today. So let's say copy. Now the search here is kind of weird. You can't really find stuff here. I usually just do this. That's why I started the Notepad. And just paste. Hopefully. Let's see if it's still working. Oh, I see. Okay. So when I clicked on it, I thought it wasn't sorting, but actually it may have been doing something. So anyway, copy, import whole table. Right here, there we are, paste. Okay. So, let's go to the top. Click. Search, see, activation. Okay. And that doesn't look like the message. That doesn't look like it. That looks more like it. Let's keep looking though. That kind of looks like it. Okay, so now that's it, huh? Okay, let's put I remember seeing the word sorry, I think. So let's do that. That didn't work. Okay. Let's just hit play. Let's let this program run. Okay. Thank you for choosing. Alright. So did we see that text anywhere here? I don't remember seeing that anywhere here. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, it's not here. Okay. That's alright. So there's another place that strings can be, if they're not referenced this way. It could be in stored in. It could be. From what I think I understand about this, these texts are like hard coded, and there's like a resource file, and that's a little bit different somehow. I'm quite sure. Resource files tend to be used for localization when you want to have programs in different languages. Anyways, I'm going to click on executable here. I should, no, I was going to say something. I'll say it later. what I wanted to say later is I'm going to talk about like never edit Windows programs. You only crack the files that came with the program that you are working with. Anyways, let's right click on this guy and say view resource strings. Okay, some more strings here. Copy the clipboard, whole table. Select all, paste. And I said select all to paste over all the old stuff. Find direction up. Let's see here. Oh, look at that. Expired, not purchased. You see all that? Activation. Remember that. We're sorry, but remember this. Remember this message. Okay. So I'll tell you what. It looks like we found the string. This is the beginning of cracking software, especially for Windows. So I'm going to take this memory address right here. See that? And I'm gonna go to this program. Okay. And I'm going to say go to paste that memory address. Right? That's the place I just copied. We jump there. You see that? I'm gonna hit the F2 key. The F2 key is where is it? Where's the breakpoint? I don't see it anywhere. Well, hold on here. Let me just try right click on this thing. Breakpoint. Okay. So let's say toggle. I'm gonna get an error. So this is not really code exactly. It just kind of looks this way. If you get this error, just say no, because you don't want to set breakpoints like that. Right click on it again, and instead of sending a breakpoint, a regular breakpoint of execution, we're going to say memory on access, which means read or write. Okay. So I'm just going to say alright, breakpoint. So I set it there. Okay. I'm going to say cancel. Programs is shut down. I have to restart the program. Now it won't rescan like that long 10-minute wait we just did. It already has that information, so we'll just start up here. It takes about a minute or so to do this. Or not even a minute, maybe 20-30 seconds, depending on how fast your computer is. See, there we go. So it's back. So we're gonna hit play again, and wait a minute. Before I do that, let's go back to that place. Make sure that memory breakpoint's there. Okay, memory on access. Okay, let's read or write. Hit play to run the program. Okay, memory breakpoint. See that? See down here? So it's getting ready to display that message. You see it here. See that this this register, EAX, is pointing to that string. It's getting ready to display that window. It means that it knows that there's no license. So the decision's already been made. So see, things like this is, let's please enter. You see it here. This is the stack, by the way, this window. So you see it's getting ready to show that message. You already know that by the time you got to this point, you're in trouble. So we're going to go look at this stack and see where the stack came from. Oh, by the way, Windows programs tend to load at this address. They tend to. This can be changed, but this is, and Windows EXEs tend to load at that address. That's going to be important at the end of this tutorial, but I'm not going to get into that right this moment. Let's see here. Well, anyways, I'm gonna run to executable. Now I could go around trying to edit this file. You know, I can double tap and then type stuff and change the assembly, but you don't do that here. And why? You see at the top, user 32exe. This assembly this is user 32. This is part of your computer, part of your operating system on Windows, and you don't alter those files. You don't need to do that. You're just gonna mess things up, mess up your computer. You only alter the files that are part of this program. So this button right here, see the bottom? It said execute till return, because I need to get out of this function call or this routine. It needs to get out of this place. Okay, so I'm gonna hit this button again, and I'm gonna take this. This means step one. You just run that return, do one thing. Okay, there we are. See, diffdog, which is the name of this program. So I need to get back to this executable area. Now, load string. So we know by the time we get here, this program has already decided that it's not licensed or paid for or whatever. So the step of this is to move to the top of this function. And what does the top of function look like? You usually scroll up until you see the word enter, or you see a return statement. and then the command that comes after the return tends to be the beginning of the function. Not always, but it tends to be. So, see that return? Now you see this? Chances are this is the beginning of this routine right here. So, or at least the beginning of a logical block of code. Maybe not necessarily an entire function, but definitely a logical block started here. So I can bookmark that and I can try and make changes, but you know what? I already know from experience that making changes here is pointless. Chances are all this code here is about loading the message box, and I need to probably move at least one more level higher than this and figure out who called this function. So let's see. I'm going to say right click. Let me see how many guys reference this function. Okay, and it says just this one. So that guy. So okay. So the message. So we jump in here and we load a string and things happen based on this. Okay, so let's stop. Let's move that breakpoint right here, and let's run this program. Okay, and memory breakpoint again. Now I don't need the memory breakpoint anymore. I now know that. So I'm going to remove it. Remove memory breakpoint. Okay, I'm going to open up another notepad real quick. Actually, I don't need another notepad. I'm just going to use this one because we found the area where. Because if we didn't do that search we just did, can you copy this? Okay. If I didn't do what we just did to find this memory, we can't go through all these hundreds or thousands of lines of assembly looking around for what to do. We had to single in a certain area by finding the message, the string that loads. So we're in that area now. So let's just hit play anyway and get this program going. Okay. So this is the jump, right? Okay. And it says jump down here. See, it says jump is taken. So it's good. Jump into that area. And hit play. Let's see what happens. Okay. And you see, the program started. Okay. I'm going to say cancel. Process terminated. See down here in my lower left-hand corner, exit 0. So program ended. Okay. Now, this is the kind of thing that you have to do. You have to keep restarting the program, observe its behavior. Now, here's what we're going to do. My first theory, because there's some guesswork in this kind of stuff. My first theory of the day is that jumping into that box. Let me see here. Jumping into this area where the message was displayed, because you saw a jump that's taken before, is the problem. Maybe I don't want to jump there, so the message is not displayed. Maybe the program will run. We don't know, but let's find out. I know from experience that it tends not to be this easy, so chances are we're going to have to move one level higher. Remember when I said we have to figure out what function called it? Chances are we're going to find out what function even came into this block of code. But let's, for the sake of a demonstration, let's just do this. I'm going to say nop. Nop is no operation, do nothing. So I changed that. And we're going to see. Let's see what happens. Let's run this program now. Another breakpoint. Okay. So let's see now. It says running. Let's see what we have down here. Okay. Now you see this is string missing. Okay. And I see an error here. Resource type not found. Who knows? Maybe remember I talked about resource string earlier. There's a chance that it just couldn't load that string. You know what that tells me though? We're still in the messaging of this window. Like we're just messing around what strings are loaded, but we don't want to mess around with the string. We don't want this window to even be considered to begin with. Okay, so I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna go here. Okay, and I'm gonna hit space. Space bar. Well, that's what I pushed to deactivate that patch. See, it changed back to its original code instead of the no op that you saw there. And you know, maybe to help myself out, I could right-click on this and say comment and say this makes part of license dialog disappear, you know, something like that to help me out, because I can right-click on here and say all user-defined comments. See, and I can find all of my comments later on. So I don't want to. Maybe that's important. Because I may put comments everywhere in this code, and I'd be able to find all my comments quickly by just right-clicking and say, okay, where have I put comments on? You know, different parts of the code that you suspect is an issue or something like that. So I'm closing it now, telling the program to restart. Right, I clicked on that cancel button, which means the program will exit. So it's doing its thing now. Okay. Restart. Okay. Address. Copies on the clipboard while it's restarting. I'm waiting for a pause down here because I said pause on entry, so that's what I'm waiting for right here. It says pause down there, lower right hand corner. Okay. Okay. Program entry point paused. All right. So I'm going to go back to that address. Okay. So we know. There's my comment, right? We know that changing this did not work. Okay, so we know that chances are all of this code here is all about displaying licensing text. So maybe we should scroll up some more. Now see the return. Now these don't count. See how they're light gray? Don't worry about those. I don't even want to talk about what this interrupts are about. You can look up assembly language what interrupts are about, but I don't want to get into that. Now I want to look at this thing here. Looks at the beginning of this function. So I don't even want to come into this function because it looks like this is also part of the license control. Also, you see down there local calls? And there's a lot of people who reference this place. That's a good sign sometimes when you see things like that. So I'm going to say find reference to selected commands, which is that list down there that's going off the screen. Now look at that. A lot of people call into that space. I'm going to do something. I'm going to set a breakpoint on every one of those. That's a lot. Okay. Hit play, and we're trying to figure out who called into that area. Breakpoint. So that person called into it. Okay, let's scroll up. So we now know, you see the dialogue is already, see that string there? Let me open this window up a little bit. See that? Remember that? That was the top part of that window, that license window, so it's getting ready. So we know that just getting here is also part of the license control. You also see it in the stack. Right? It's getting ready to happen. So, let's scroll up. Let's see if we can figure out how we got here. Let's see now. Okay. So we're on call. So I don't see any jumps around here. There are no jump commands. So no jump instructions. So we have to go up here to the next function. Okay, who came here? Now you see what we're doing here? This is almost like I don't know. I don't really want to say anything cliche, but this is very much like the movie Inception, where we're kind of unfolding our what we're doing. So we're just trying, who did this? Right, we're backing out, right? So let's see. Anyways, let me make sure something. Okay, so we're looking at this instruction. So we're here now. Here, okay. Let me say copy this to clipboard real quick. Or actually, let me just do this. Let's do this. Come back to this. I'll put a comment. Alright, cool. Now I'm going to remove all of these breakpoints. Oh, and actually, you saw that I removed it by accident, but I can just do this. Let me see. Disable all. Cool. It'd be nice if I could just delete all these things really fast, but I don't know a way to do that. I have to just sit here and hold down the delete key and get rid of them this way. There sure are a lot of them. A way to remove. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we got rid of them. So let's go back to C. I think stands for CPU. So does it? Yeah, show CPU. Cool. So let's click on that. That's where I paused, and we've decided that this is the only breakpoint I care about. So I'm going to put a break here and hit play. Let the program continue. There's that text. It's back because I removed the patch, right? So I don't want to do that. We're just going to say close because that's it. Okay, and then we're going to say restart. Restart. Let me see how long this video is. Okay, 29 minutes. Alright, it's not too bad. Going. Alright. Let me see if that breakpoint's still here. It is. Cool. Okay. Stopped on the entry point, so we're here. I'm going to hit play. So I'll start running the program. Oh yeah, if you don't know assembly language, you're trying to watch this video, you're going to suffer. I don't think you want to do that. Let's see. So, now, I said I wanted to know who called this, right? If you know not Python, no, whatever, not really Python, C, and C actually compiles to machine code, right? Assembly language, which is kind of what we're looking at here, kind of. It's kind of Windows assembly. But when you make a function call in C, and see how I said local calls, that's a key word. If it was a jump, we couldn't do what I'm about to say. But since it's a call, returning access to the caller, that memory address has to be pushed onto the stack. And I told you this window on the side was the stack before. So you see that? Return to that address from... So this tells me that this is the person who called. He's on the stack, because when I hit a return, I'm going to have to return to this place. I'm going to go to... What does that say? 007505BD. So there we are. Let's see. So this is the guy. This is why I even got here to begin with. Okay, this function. So see how we're backing out again. We're tracing the code backwards. We started where the message was, and we're going backwards, trying to follow the logic of how it got here. So let's see. Let's breakpoint there. Let's see. Comment. Come back to this too. Whatever. Just putting some comment. So how did they get here? I'm just putting that because I don't want to forget. I'm going to probably remove that comment in a second. Now I want to scroll up and try and figure out how we got here. I'm scrolling past all these commands because there's no jump here. Without a jump, then I know that all of this stuff runs in a straight line. This call jump thing's kind of weird. But let's see. I'm going just moving up, looking for branches. Okay, so there wasn't any, but there's this. I'm going to put a breakpoint right here, right click, breakpoint, toggle, F2. Now I sometimes see F2, so I'm going to put a breakpoint there, and I'm just going to run this program. Or actually, I'm going to copy this place, just so I remember when you get back to this. Okay, and run it, and you see that program. Okay, cancel. I don't want to cancel, or I do want to cancel because I'm not entering any license right now. Run it again. Run. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna copy this address. Or let me see, maybe it's still here. Because sometimes it disappears. That's why you keep seeing me do this. Okay, come back to this. Okay. So I deleted all those. I'm just gonna go back to CPU. I'm gonna say this. Paste. Go. Okay, I'm gonna put that. And let's see if I can right click and find out who calls this. Let's see if there's any list. Nobody. Now, the reason you can't find this is because sometimes if some calls don't look like this. Some calls load into memory and they look like this. It'll be a call and it'll have something like this, like a pointer. Or I guess so. Like a pointer, like a double word pointer. And it can't find those. The Ollydbg can't find those kind of calls. Anyways, so I'm going to put that. I'm going to hit play and see if we get to a place where we get to that point. And we do. And, oh, look at that, return to, okay. Now, do I want to go into, I don't want to go in here. I already talked about not modifying Windows programs. This thing, however, I believe, if I click on executable, I believe that this program's part of this package. So I could go in here and see what that's up to. Let me see here, okay. So let's try that. Actually, let's see. Go back right here. Let's see, there's no branching at all here, huh? Okay, so let me just run to return. That's what this is. Execute till it hits a return. Okay, so it did hit return. Okay, boom. Okay, let's see here. So this guy, yeah, see, this is the kind of call I was talking about. That's why I couldn't find it. Remember, I said that they can't find it because it wasn't stored in some address like this. Okay, so, and now it's going to jump off to someplace. So I'm going to put a break here, because that would have maybe jump over that call. Maybe this call is what starts it telling it that license, right? Because maybe this call, and we're working our way backwards. So I'm going to just put this here. Say, put another comment here. Let's just call it current. I don't know what else to call it. Okay. Now also we're going to right click and say search for all comments. Okay, it doesn't see any. Alright, fine. Thought I had some. I guess sometimes just oh right, I know why. Because I searched in this FCC thing. Let me go back here. I'm gonna try that again. Ah, there you are. See, there are the other comments. So we know about these, right? You can copy all this, you know, because sometimes it takes a long time to crack software. I'm going to do this right now in this video, but there are times that it takes you know, weeks or a month to crack a program. Let's see. All right, 36. That's not too bad. Let's see here. Let's try to. So we said we're going to jump here, right? We put that breakpoint. So we need to just start this program over again and move to that place. And let's see. Restart it program. Let's see here. Restart. Okay. So let's see, where's our breakpoint? There? Is that where I left that comment? Oh, that looks like an entry point, I think. Or no, that's not the entry point. Is it? No, it's not. It's the entry point. That's not the same address. Okay, let's see, let's go to executable. Into, let's see, where's that DLL? Sort. This guy. Okay, and right click. Find comments. Current. Okay, so this is the guy, breakpoint. For some reason I don't think Ollydbg can manage breakpoints that are outside of the exe that you loaded, all the DLLs and stuff. That's why I had to set it again. But it remembers the comments, which is good, so I can at least go back there and see all the comments. Also, if things get really weird, you may have to use this. I've had to use that before. Let's see here. So I'm going to set this breakpoint and tell it to go. Let's see. Now my theory is that this jump, it could have jumped. I see some other jumps here, right? We could skip past this command entirely. So you know, I don't know yet. I think that this jump is it. So let's see here. Let it run for a while. Starting, it's running. Has it hit this? Oh, okay. I see break. Okay, there we go. So it hit that breakpoint, and we know that we already talked about this. It sends you to that window. So let's see if I see down here it says jump not taken. Now if I push the enter key, it'll tell me where it's going to jump to. It's going to jump past it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the assembly to jump past it. Maybe this is how I get past the dialog window. Who knows? Let's find out. Go. That's what the program does. Okay. I don't know where the program's going. I have my little hourglass. It's running. I don't know if know what's happening yet. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, so this is even more. So this is just, so that was just more text. Okay. So it turns out that we were still wrong. We're still inside the messaging block, and we have to keep backing out. Now, so I hit cancel, and now the program's just gonna exit. Let me see how long this video is, real quick. Again, 40 minutes. All right, now. So you saw in pretty much how I do this. How I just keep working my way backwards, testing it, and see what changes I need to make to assembly. I think I've pretty much made my point on how this kind of stuff works. So I'm gonna let this program restart, and then I'm just gonna jump to the end of this little exploration I've been doing to show you how this program can finally be cracked. Because I got other stuff to talk about, like that base address thing. So let me put a note so I don't forget that. Let's see here. Oh, not responding. Hold on. Computer's busy with this this thing here. I don't know why it's taking so long though. It's kind of odd. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Let's see. Hold on. That thing I changed might have put this, well, no, it's still a breakpoint, so I'm not sure what it is. It's causing this computer to hang, but it is definitely starting to hang here. So let me, there's also something that can happen to you when you're doing this, so let me do this. Delete. Let's see if it's too late to bring up Task Manager here. Alright, I guess this isn't going to work out, so I'll just power it down. Okay. Start it again. So, yeah, this kind of thing could happen. Could totally happen if you're doing this reverse engineering or cracking software stuff. But, you know, let me just have to restart. Alright. In the interest of time, I don't really want to... Oh, hold on here. Close those programs. Okay. Let's see here. Close this program. Okay. So, let's see here. Ollydbg. Open. Okay, this program. And this, okay, right, recent used programs. So, I'm opening it, and in the interest of time, I've already been through this, working my way backwards, and I know what the patch is that makes this work. So, this is the patch, right here. If I kept going with this video and spent all the time it took, this patch, changing this direction right here, will cause it. Let me see, what did I change it to actually? Did I keep that now? I did not. Alright, well, let me just set this breakpoint. Go. Okay, jump not taken. Okay. If I change this and make this jump go, jump. Right, hard-coded a jump. Hit start. Oh, This is not exactly what I expected. Let me see. That's what happened last time. Hold on. Program crashed. Stand by. Let's see. What? Okay. Patch. Oh, okay. I see. I patched the wrong place. Also, see, I set a breakpoint and patched it. This is what this message happens. It's a corrupted breakpoint because it wants to load the patch, and the patch kind of changes where the assembly is, and the breakpoint was meant for something else. It was meant for the original code, and what you end up with is you end up with some weird problems. And that's just disable everything because it doesn't know what to do. It's kind of corrupted. It doesn't know where to break, and you just mess with the program. So let me just do this. I think I hit the wrong place. Yeah. Is this the same? This doesn't look the same. Oh, yeah, I think this is the right place. So, play. Alright, cancel. Now, this cancel, I'm pretty sure was supposed to... Now, if I want to do this right, I would have prevented that window from showing up completely. I could probably clean this crack up a little bit and make that be the case. If I see a jump is taken down there, you see that? Alright, jump is taken. I'm going to change this to not taken. Okay, no op. So instead of jumping way past wherever it was going, it's going to just run through this code right here. I'm just going to hit go. And look at that. The program started. And that's it. This program is now, it works. You can open files with it. Let me see. Actually, I'm going to stop doing this because I don't want to do it through the debugger. It runs too slow. Well, actually, let's just go. Let's go for it. So let me pick, let's see, my pictures, my music, desktop, my documents. Where's that desktop.ini file? I don't know, whatever. Let's click this. So that, and let me open that file again. See, no difference is found. So the program is working now, and I was supposed to get a license, and it doesn't because I reverse engineered it or cracked it or something. So, it says evaluation version, right? But it works, right? Even though it says that, and maybe I could do some cleaning up to get rid of these dialogues and stuff like that and trace them down. You see how this happened and this worked. Now, let's remove this patch, or actually let's look at this patch. So you see this address, you see what it did? 90, 90, 90, 99. There's 6 90s here. When I undo the patch, there's let's see, all this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These bytes. I'm gonna copy this. This is important. In fact, this is so important. Let me just take a screenshot because this is I don't want to forget any detail here. I want to show you how. So when people download those programs out there that are where's that paint? Okay. When people download those programs that when you download those cracks for stuff, this is essentially what they work through to get it to work. So okay, I think I have all the information I need in this screenshot. I'm going to change this to a no-op. Let me save this desktop. Diff dog. Ollydbg. Let's see. Okay, something like that. Anyways, you know, let me save this. And let's see, close. So we're done with this program. Okay, I'm gonna close that. All right. So let's go to that this place. So now we need a hexadecimal. Oh, I forgot something. Hold on. hold on, I have to start this program again. I talked about base address earlier. Okay. I talked about that breakpoint corruption and stuff. Loading it. Running. We're about to patch that program. Now I could just tell this Ollydbg, I could exit. I could do this. Let me see here. I could say this. Space. I hit spacebar to put that patch. I could do copy executable, selection, close. See, if you say no, you lose it. Say yes, and it'll save and just give it a different name other than the original. Change the binary name, you know, something like that. I could do that and distribute the correct binary, which is what some people do. But I want to show you how this. I really want to show you how this works. So let's go to the top of this program. So this program appears to load at this address. This is where it started. Now, this is when you load something in memory. That's different from opening it at a hex file, which is what we're about to do. We're about to hex edit it with some hex program. And when you open it from file, it starts from 0. When the program loads in Windows, it usually starts from this 1 is usually a 0, and so it'd be like a 4. I don't know what number is that? 400,000 hex value. So let's pretend it's that. Let's just close this for a second. So now that I know it might be 401 and whatever. So let me do some math here real quick. So the place we're gonna patch is this memory address. Okay. And we already said that memory starts for Windows at 4. Let's see, do I have a hexadecimal? Does Windows have that hexadecimal calculator thing? Where's that accessories? Calculator. Let me see, do I have a scientific? Is there a hex? 16-bit. Okay. So give me. Okay, that gives me the Fs. All right. So 40000 minus 1 gives me. I want to test this. Okay, good. So this is hexadecimal. Anyways, so I said that computers, when a program runs out, that Ollydbg told me this, right? But I happen to know, you can Google this, base address for Windows is usually that. Let me check that out here real quick. Oh, this video's getting pretty long. Let's see, let me verify this real fast. Windows exe base address 004 123 456. That's kind of weird. Not like that. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That's right. All right, so I'm gonna Google that. All right, image base 400. And, right, different linkers can use different default visual base default address. Okay. All right. Okay. See that? It's good times. So anyways, I just want to mention that. Now this one, I guess maybe it's this. Well, we're gonna find out. So I took that screenshot earlier. Download a free hex editor someplace, somewhere. You can find this one, Axe3. You know, it works. We're gonna go open that exe. Or actually, before you don't edit the original exe ever, right? You always want to keep it back up in case you mess up. So you can put things back real quick. So we're gonna go here. That's the program. Copy paste. Okay. I'm just gonna rename this. Let's see, to diff cracked. Even though it's not cracked yet. Let's see. Okay. Cancel. Drag it in here. Okay. Let's see. So let's do some math. If it's true that this thing, that Ollydbg really loaded it here, then the math we want to do is, let's see what hexadecimal, 0, 0, oh yeah, you don't have to type leading zeros, 4 to, where's that B, 3, B, O, minus 4, O, 1, O, 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 equal 2A3B0. Alright, so that, when you run a program in a debugger or in Windows, it loads at that base address. When you open it in a hex editor, its base address is absolute 0. As you can see right here, offset 0. So we have to do that math to go to that same place. The place we want to go to is, if that debugger is telling us the truth, it's this place here, 2A3B0. It'd be nice if I could copy this, Microsoft. Let's see, 23AB0, is that what I said? 2AB. Okay, 2AB, 2A3, okay, B0. Go to offset. Here we are. Now, let's compare this offset. How do we know we're in the right place? See these bytes? These hexadecimal representation of bytes? We're look at that screenshot that I took earlier. That's where I said it was very important. Let's see, do these match at all? Let's see here, 8, E8, let's see. This is what we want to change. You're looking for 0F84. These don't really look like they match. I'm not sure why Ollydbg told us this was here, because this doesn't seem to match. It doesn't look right. Right? Because we want to change this stuff. In fact, what we could even do, let me see, I can do a find. Well, let's see, find type. Let's see, is there a hex here? Let's see. Type of file, raw bytes. Mark. Date, raw bytes, string. I was kind of looking for hex here, but maybe this is it. Let me test this. 5D. See what happens. Did that work? Can't quite tell. Let me see. E. See what happens. So 5 jump to 0 here. Turn off light. Ah, if I entered the hex, I didn't see that. All right. So 0003 00. Oh, actually no. I want to search for this. 0E00 just for a test. It's not clear to me what it did. Let's do this again. 7C8F. Find it? What's this? Scroll up to the top. A little unclear what's going on here. 0x4b? No, I don't want to do that. 4, no. C1FBA. I'm trying to see how this search works here. Maybe this works. Okay, let me change this to string. Maybe that's the problem. Let's see. Case sensitive. No. Raw bytes. No. Raw bits. I noticed that okay. Raw bytes. Let's try that. Does that work? So interesting. Uh-oh, okay, here. this to search the way I want it to search. Not quite clear. Well, I'm not sure. I'm not quite clear on how to make that search work, but let's see. If it started at 4, let's do that math. It's clear. 4, 2, B, 3, B, 0, minus 4, O, 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 equal 2, B, 3, B, 0. Okay, so let's jump there. 2B3B0, right? That's what I said? 2B3B0, okay. Jump. Okay. Let's see here. Does this look like the address? 2B3B0. This data doesn't look like it either. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I copy and pasted it. Some spaces here. Okay. I think I'm beginning to understand how this thing works. Let's try it. Okay, let's get rid of this. So byte, raw bytes. Let's try this again. OF84. Let's try that. Let's see if this works. OF84. Okay, that worked. Okay. I think I understand how the search thing works now. Okay. 4. All right. So now that I know how the search thing works, let me jump to the top. It's been a while since I've done this on Windows, so let's see, OF84. Let's see, B3, and a couple of zeros, right? Let's see, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. How many? Let's see, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, that's about it. I think that's what that direction's about, so let's do that. See if search. Okay, so it jumped to some place, which is a little. This offset, I'm kind of confused about this, where this offset is, or why it's like this. Let's go back to the screenshot. Let's see, OF0BC, OF 8D. I'm having some trouble finding this location. Let's see here. Let's see. Find next. Maybe there's another one. What I'm hoping to find is one that's followed by this OF and that information. I'm trying to find what's related to this. Let's see if there's any more. Is it? Huh. It's odd. Alright, that's weird. It's weird. Why can't I find it? Let's see. 84COOF. Let's try that. OF. No, 884. 84. COOF. 84. Let's try that. Follow it. This is very odd. Let's see here. Find forward F3. Okay. Doesn't look right. F3. 3. So let's remind ourselves. Let me resize this window real quick so I can do this. I'm looking for that area, right? So 8. D8. Is that an 8? No, it's not an 8. Let's see. This video's oh, there we are. Look at that. Okay, so look at this data. 00OF B6 05 42 E6 B0. Okay, this is it. This is the area. And this area is 2A, so I don't understand why that's the area. I have to admit, I don't quite understand how this is the same address. See, E8, yeah, E8, E8, 32, 32, E8, 32, 32, all that 0. This is the place. This is the address we've been looking for. It's weird that it's. I don't understand why this is the offset of this address. This doesn't look like the right place it should be. But okay, so what we're going to do is, remember when we changed that in assembly, it made all of those 90 or 0? So all we have to do in this text editor is change all those values to zeros. Okay? Everything from that OF 84. So right here, OF 84, and make it all zeros. And these are already zeros, so I'm just going to go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So that's all I had to change at that location. Now, I'm going to say save. Right, I'm saving this program. So save. About to overwrite original. Yep. Okay, saved. Close. Close. Now we go to let's see, go to that program place. This is the program we saved, right? It's the one we edited. Double click on it. License still shows up. Cancel. What? No. No, I don't want that. That was the right place to change it. OF B3, and these are all zeros. Cancel. Okay, you know what? I should have just got a debugger that I understand. Okay. Let me just delete this again. See how long this video is. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. If this doesn't work, I'm just doing this video, doing a different video. Let's see here. Get a better hex editor. Or not necessarily better, just that I don't understand how this X3 thing works, or why I wasn't able to find it, or why it's not working, you know, what's happening here. Perhaps there's another location somehow. So let's do the search again. Okay, we're searching for bytes. We're searching for 84 COOF 84 V3 00 00 00 OF V6. Okay. Go. Alright, let's see here. So I think this is the place we did last time. I'm going to click on, let me see, find next, find forward. Is there any other ones? There are not, so this is the place. Let's do this again. First of all, I wonder, let me verify something. The only way I think this could have crashed, maybe typing in this X editor actually appends or pushes bytes forward. So let me type something here. So if I type stuff here, does it push it forward? Okay. Undo. Okay. about I just reload? Or let's just close this file. Do it again. There we go. Just do it again. Find B3 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Find next. Find next. Find next. Let's see here. 3 0 0 0 0 OF. So let's add something to this. B3 0 0 0 0 0 0 OFB6. OFB6. O5. 2E6. Alright, this is the place again. Okay. Let's see. You want to change. Oh yeah, not 0. 90. That's why it crashed. And you're supposed to change it to 90H. Okay, so OF 84. OF 84. This whole thing. This all needs to be 90. That's right. So, you know, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. Okay. Alright, let's see here. That's what we changed to. The NOP instruction, 90. So, save. That's that. Okay, close this program. We'll click. Cancel. See it? And it started. And that's how we just did a patch. Now, so when you download those cracked programs out there, all they do is they write a program that opens a file, seeks to a certain offset, writes 90 or writes whatever they have to write that the debugger changed, and they can do that. And that's how those programs work. And that is that. I am done. This video went longer than I wanted to, and we're going to stop right there. Thank you for watching.